D-Melo Bo Dominican York. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Yo, real quick, straight into it. Started the day with Cremo Body Wash, which is my new go-to right now. I'm using a vintage suede. Smells like Tom Ford's ombre leather. And of course, I got the dupe of ombre leather from Mason Alhambra. I've got the amber and leather. I do have, or I bought my wife a 3.4 of ombre leather. I can use that. But honestly, I use this a lot. These are like $20. You can find them for as low as $18.95, I think, on Gift Express. Might be a little more. Some places are $21. Some places are $30 and $40. So you got to shop around. But you see this bottle's beat up. So with the Cremo body wash and then the ombre leather dupe, I doubled down on the leather. I just sprayed a little Vince Camuto. And this is the Terra Extreme. It is an EDP. I didn't know, but I was looking it up and researching it, and it's kind of woodsy. It's kind of what you think with the Terra name, so earthy and an enjoyable scent. A little sweet. It does have some vanilla. I think it has tonka, uh, but it just makes me feel really manly, sweet, woodsy. Those things are all in play there. That with the base layer of the ombre leather. Wow, man. When I'm outside hanging out with dogs and I'm catching wafts or whiffs and I know it's a mixture of the two. I'm picking up the Vince, right? Because the Vince is really setting it off. I really smell the vanilla or the whatever that tonka is, some sweetness coming through. And I'm sorry I'm sniffing my arm. That's crazy. But this Vince Camuto, I've been looking at it for a while. You could find a 3.4 for $20 or less if you do your homework. But I just went with a little set of Vince Camutos that gave me all four of whatever's in this line. I think it's the four in this line. Um, they're all there. We'll go into them another time when I probably play with those scents with something else, and I might layer them or not layer them, but I'll share them with you guys. I was outside today, had to get an oil change. Um, just a busy day. Found this at Ross, $21. Keeping that leather reserve. I like leather scents. I don't know what it is. I really do. I like leather scents. And it is an EDP. It is an EDP. That was so good. I haven't smelled it yet, guys. Still have the plastic on it. I really wanted to smell it as soon as I got it. But I went about my business, did my oil change. Banana Republic 83 Leather Reserve. Let's see, I'm gonna go on my the back of my hand. Let's line up the atomizer. Some sweetness off the top. I didn't have to put my nose to it to smell it, but I sprayed a couple sprays just to get some air out of it, right? I don't get the ombre leather comparison, but I guess because it's a leather, seems a little sweeter or lighter, a little more aromatic, possibly. And a very simple bottle. I really, one of my oldest fragrances that I've been wearing forever, for more than a decade. It feels like, I don't know, maybe it isn't a decade, but it feels like it. And this is an EDP. I just found that out recently. And this was an addictive scent to me. And these you can find for $20. That M. So when I entered this fragrance journey in August, because I only started recently getting to study a lot of fragrances, all these Banana Republic reserves have been at the forefront of what I was interested to smell. And I kind of followed some advice from somebody that I watched their video yesterday for the first time, and it's probably an older video. He said I was waiting to run into it at a rack room or at a store. I didn't want to buy it online. I ran into this. I really wasn't thinking of this one. I just didn't know the name because I really hadn't seen it featured on video. I'd seen the tonka bean and the cherry and amber. So those were two that I definitely want to get my nose on. But then somebody was talking about a leather and I didn't know what the number was. Yeah, they were talking about the leather. I didn't know what the number was. I said, let me stop in. And I had the choice to go into Marshall's or Ross. I didn't go into Marshall's. I went into Ross. I want to go back to Marshall's with my wife, Jill. I hope you go with me. But this 83, 21 bucks. Woo! This is a scent that I can wear on a daily. Me being a leather lover, and it seems like a leather that I can wear in the warmer months a little bit. I have to see how that works out. But it seems like it's a nice presentation too. With the slide out box. Information on the back and on the bottom. I'm pleasantly. Oh, I'm pleased with the purchase. It's a good atomizer. You always have to kind of distance yourself correctly depending on each atomizer because they all kind of spray different, and you want to maximize how much fragrance lands on your target. This is a beautiful scent. Banana Republic 83. I don't know that it goes to the year 1983. I thought it was just a numbering, just random. I don't know, something internal, but it, I guess, could lean back to 1983. That is a great fresher leather than this. This is to me still a more versatile all around because it seems to cut through or have a more appealing note. Could be the saffron in here, and I don't think this had saffron in it. And they might be getting that leather accord through other notes, right? Learning that there's not like there's not a leather oil, right? Well, they make a leather oil, but there's no natural leather smelling thing in the world that, right? You can just smell the leather, and then you've got to somehow replicate that scent through other scents and other chemicals. But this Banana 83, I layered today with this again, amber and leather, which is a dupe of ombre leather with Vince Camuto. Banging. I was outside just fucking loving it. And then I wanted to do this unboxing, my first scent unboxing with you guys. So for those of you guys who rock with the channel, this was pretty cool. Anyway, Banana Republic, 21 bucks at fucking Ross. Who fucking knew? Probably seen it a million times. Probably seen it a million fucking times. By the way, guys, I have to talk about this another time. Nazar fragrance. I went to the mall. I actually went to the mall. This king is banging. This stuff is real. We need to talk about these another day. But for now, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Que Dios te bendiga. Peace.